This is me doing a polity revision from my book. No, so as of Indian polity, Indian polity. So, as you know, according to idea of the constitution, so idea of constitution was given by your M.N. Roy. Then the Regulatory Act of 1973 to regulate and control the affair of East India Company by Britishers government. It designed the government of Bengal or the Governor General or the British territory of the Indian who has been authorized authority over the presidency of Madras, Bombay and Kolkata. The first Governor General was Lord Warren Hastings. So first Governor General, not Viceroy. Wait, let me search. Lord Canning. Yeah, he was the Governor General, not a Viceroy. Lord Canning is the first one. This guy is the Governor General. Governor General Warren Hastings. So Indian Council Act 1892 thought insignificant, but it brought an element of representation for the first time by the allowing discussion of budget. This act introduced the element of election of India, although the majority of officials member were retained. The non-official member were nominated by the Bengal Chamber and the Commercial. Yeah, this is the Governor General as Warren Hastings, then Viceroy as your Lord Canning. Law Macaulay was constituted for the Confederation of Law. Lord Macaulay. The Government of India Act 1991 Montagu Chelmsford Reform. The central legislature was to be have bicameral legislature for the first time. Diarchy system was introduced in provision for provisional subjugation of administration, where to be divided into two categories: reserved and transferred. Transferred or subjugated for administration by the governor with the help of the ministers responsible for legislative council. Reserved subjects were administered by the governor with the executive council without any responsibility toward legislative council. Simon Commission. It was constituted in 1927. Inquire work of the Act of 1919 under the chairperson of John Simon. It placed in the report of 1930 examined by the British Parliament. Okay. Diarchy was abolished by the provision of introducing federal law. Second by the Congress and the Muslim League, immediate effect given to the plan according to Independence Act.
एसी बनवाए हो जाए तो मुझे दे देना.
'The hierarchy was abolished and provision introduced in the federal law. It provided the establishment of All India Federation and the Constitution, introduced bicameralism. Crispsmission Dominion status was proposed, constituted with the mate of assembly with those members able to nominate by princely state. Okay. Constitution meeting was held in, yeah, this I know, the December 1946 meeting 10 9 2 11 11th December. Eleventh December. proportionate representative. Drafting committee. Members 7. डेट क्या है इसकी 21 Feb of 1948. It's February of 1948. Okay. So these 7 members in this thing is T.T. Krishna. Then Krishna Nacharya. Madhav. T.T. Krishna, Krishna, Madhav. Madhav बोलो गोपाल. Then one SMS. SMS guy. Then Munshi, K. Munshi. 6. एक और बच्चा और एक हिमसेल्फ डॉक्टर राजेंद्र प्रसाद. Five. Federal system. Governor. Seat. Administrative detail. of judges of High Court and Supreme Court. One, two, four, one, two, one, eight. And this is done by like this method. The removal of judges is done by your what is that called? 10th schedule, uh, anti-defamation law. If they are starting from Lok Sabha, then you need one third voting. Then if it pass from one third people, then you go to speaker of that Lok Sabha. Then Lok Sabha speaker passes. Then it goes to your committee, which is said have like some members of like the parliament and your high your Rajya Sabha and High Court and all that president too, and these two research and all that. After this, has to pass again, right? Great. Four. Okay, investigating committee, judge of Supreme Court or CGI. I said Supreme Court, yes, Supreme Court and CGI, and distinguished. Oh, yeah, distinguished in the eye of the president. That guy. And special majority. Okay, yeah. So last step is special majority, and it is also done in your national emergency. Article 360, 362, right? How dumb have I become that I'm not even remembering that. 362, 352. See the flip I'm doing. 352, 352, and 356, and 365, and 360. What the heck? What is 62? So dumb. Nominated from your science, social science, art, literature, and here is the seat for your method of election of president. Canada Supreme Court have special right on some removal is some advisory part of like Supreme Court. Then three centers, three Cs. Then Australia is concurrent list and joint setting of the houses. Then Myanmar or Germany is like 5 year duty, so 5 year plans and fundamental duty. Russia. French is liberty, if equality and fraternity. South Africa is amendment and constitutional section of the members of Rajya Sabha. Fruit taste sweet to eat, so on eat Maggie as tasty snack. Ah, Sham and Radha Shamni. Radha who is last. Sham Radha. Sham is scheduled tribe, right? Yeah, scheduled tribe. Radha is your relation between center and state. F is your what 11? 12th. 12th is your F for finance. This 13 is on finance. This 13 is on trade. And then this is on sale, I think so. Service. So finance trade service 14th. Then 14th A as tribunals as 42nd. Then 15th is your election. 16th is your what? Special provision to schedule caste. 16th. 17th is your official languages. 18 is emergency. Then 19 is a miscellaneous. 20 is your article 368 amendments. Temporary termination, special provision, short term snacks and little all that. Does vice president gets two salary of being as chairman and vice president? Okay. Ah, that's why he only received this one. Okay. No, no, this one. Vice president. Okay. Then High Court and Supreme Court judges. Division of power in state center and your concurrent. What is that called? Concurrent? Yeah, concurrent. All that police and state everything, state land, forest, education, uh, other than agriculture land. Here is like your atomic energy, airports, defense, and all that big things. Official languages before Italy. Panchayati articles. Oh, ऐसा अच्छा मेरे साथ तो. Yeah, oh. Municipality articles. PT Jilji. इसमें 243. P Jilji. So Andhra Pradesh is the first one created in 1953, then Kerala in 1956, Nagaland in 1963. Andhra Pradesh is the first one, and Andhra Pradesh capital is Amravati. Now you have the flipping amendments. दो 2015 ओके 100 into 5 का मल्टीपल authorize or unauthorize. Now 5 till 11. Okay. Before born, so you are citizen, and before 5 year stayed in India, you are citizen. And here, if you were in your Pakistan and came to India after this date, then you will be considered a citizen. And here, India to Pakistan, then back to India. Then there is a date which is your some date यार कौन सा है 7 वाला ये डेट है 14 अगस्त of 1947. Okay. 14 अगस्त of 1947. Can go anywhere else than Pakistan, but if you came back from any other country, you will be called a citizen after some time. Single citizenship from Britain. Any changes that can be done would be done by 10 and 11 according to the citizenship. So this whole thing is citizenship done. And in this citizenship, there are the Citizenship Act of 1955, which is BRAND, Citizenship Act of 1955. Okay, brand is birth registration or uh, birth registration, your accusation of citizenship मतलब मिली तुमको ब्रांड BRAND ब्रांड एक्यूजेशन तुमको कैसे मिली है ये वो है ए कुछ नहीं है बर्थ रजिस्ट्रेशन नेचुरलाइजेशन डिसेंट और रिमूवल के लिए है तुम्हारा ब्रांड आरटीडी क्या है आरटीडी या आरटीडी सो डिफेक्शन this is termination and this termination renunciation and deprivation compulsory termination if you do some bad stuff. These two are not in any group. This is definition of state in sense of what can make law can be state you could call as your IPS officer of your local body or municipality panchayati raj whatever can make a law on your what decision in terms of like if public if you are going to take gas and some law is made on like you have to stand online or something like that, then he is also a state of that state. Then 13 is like any law made on of which which bit defies to your fundamental right would be considered as void. 14th is your uh, there are two here. It is giving right as term of uh, what is that called okay, equal protection before law, equal protection of law. This is negative, this is positive. This is from USA, this is from British. In this, equal protection is given, but not in terms of like the people who are not financially that much stable. In this, everybody get protection in sense of their level. Then 15th. Okay. Not even 14. It is 15 till 18. It is one group which is equality. So this is on equal protection before law. There will be no discrimination on basis of caste, gender, sex, place of birth, and all that. So first is state would not do it. Second is citizen would not do it. Third is anything would made up on benefiting of your child and your females would be, you can't do anything on that. Then on society is also here it is like equal job opportunity, and in this one there is also equal job opportunity one also have your one question of uh, okay. So in this there would be equal job opportunity first clause. Second clause is there no discrimination, but just here is descent is the new word other than the article 15 descent. Descent as of like what is your heritage. Then third is your parliament can make any like relaxation and all that, and state can make any relaxation. In this state, in this 16 clause you can remember as 103 constitutional amendment act of 2019. This is a pyq, okay. Pyq. So in this it was said that economically weaker section, e- economically weaker section people would get like your job opportunity more, like opportunity, not opportunity but relaxation. Opportunity is there but relaxation would be provided. 17 is no untouchability. 18 is you abolition of title. Now 19 till 20, I can write 21A and 22 here. I don't want them there. 19 is on like there, sorry, 19 till 22 is on, first is on equality, second is on freedom, and 20 and 21 are a special one which doesn't get abided or removed or cancelled during the national emergency. So 19 does get removed, and it get removed prior to the national emergency. That's also a thing. So 19 get removed in your article 358 on, this is 359, 20 and 21, that they don't get removed. And the 19 is on like they like on like if you have done any law abiding work or like जेल का रख के खड़े खाने कुछ कानून के वो कर रखा है, तो तुमको प्रोटेक्शन मिलती है कुछ। नो डबल जियो पार्टी, दो गुनाहों के सजा नहीं मिलेगी। नो सेल्फ इनक्रिमिनेशन, अपनी खुद की गवाही नहीं दे सकते हो क्रिमिनल केस में। एंड एंड या पुराने जो तुम्हारे जो करतूतें होंगे उस पे नए वाले पे तुमको वो उसमें मतलब वो सब नहीं करना पड़ेगा। और आई एम अ फकिंग इडियट, दैट इज नॉट दिस, दैट्स व्हाई आई वाज थिंकिंग फ्रीडम है ना। अगर मैं ये करता तो पीस में क्या बोलता मैं, 20 में अगर मैं, तो 21 में थोड़ा ना आता हो। हाँ तो 20 का है सा म रो। सा is one, second clause, third clause, or you could say like A, B, C, D. I have not written fully. M, R, O, E. F is on like 300, which is property and stuff. E, F, G. So S is your uh, speech. On Article 19, you have freedom of speech. Then this is like assembly. Assemble, you can make your group and all that. Then this is association. Then this is move to any part of the country. Then this is reside any part of the country. Then this is occupation. And yeah, this thing is moved by 44th Constitutional Amendment Act. That I say that 1976, so this would be 1978. 20 is that no double jeopardy, no self incrimination, and your no ex facto, the past work. 21 is your protection of life. So, like everything on this is the protection of life. Protection of life. 21 of A is your 86th Constitutional Amendment Act of your 86th Constitutional Amendment Act of 2002. 6 till 14 children age would have to go to study and all that. 22 is on arrest and detention. Difference: arrest is like 24 hours would be given lawyer, defense, and what you have done here. 3 months in which you have to go to the court and all that for permission. 3 months judge, lawyer, and what you have done you get the kanhui, like that stuff. Now 23 till your 26, no, 23 till 24. So we have done equality, we have done freedom. This is exploitation. Exploitation. 23rd is that no exploitation would be done, no human trafficking and all that. So first clause is that of this is that you would not be doing some forced labor and all that. Second clause is that you would be doing forced labor according to the state in some emergencies like war and all that, and this is also your fundamental duty. Fourth, of to doing armed service. 24th is uh, no working in the hazardous factory till the age of 14. Now this is 25 till 28. So this is pretty easy. First you will have affair with a girl, then you would have affair, then you will have trust on her. After some time, then you pay tax on her coffee. After this activity you become dumb, so you opened an education. Freedom to attend any in educational institute. So affair is like you can open like any, like affair like in sense of like you can open any institute, not affair as of sense of like institute, but freedom of coincides of reading, like you can make your own like religion. Trust, you can believe in a religion. Tax, you don't have to pay tax on the religion stuff. Education is like you can attend any education institute, but that institute should not be funded by your state, because like then every other dharma, if you are like trying to open a Muslim institute and you are getting funded from the state, then doesn't mean that any other like Sikh or Hindu, anybody can join that, because that is funded from state, and state thing is for everything, because everybody is paying in the state the tax for that from their pockets. Now 29 and 30 is on education, and 29 also tells about minorities, and minorities word is not described in sense of like it's the definition is not given in the institute, sorry, the constitution, and this is on basis of religion and linguistic in sense of the language you talk, linguistic. 30 is on like education institute. First is you can open any education institute. Second is your education institute can be broken, but you would be given like land and all that, and money and all that. Third is like no discrimination. Now 31 has gone to 300. 44th 1978. Now 32 till 35 is your remedies. 32 is your writ jurisdiction of Supreme Court. 33 is your 33 is your forbidding the armed people in sense of army personals, in sense of like their social media usage and all that, and like and basically not making them publicly. Then 34th is like what do you call it, martial law is in here, which had been brought up by the British. 35 is like anything you can make changes for the parliament is this in article 35, but they can't do shit in this article 33. This is the soul of the constitution. 36 is that uh, we have DPSP basics definition and all that DPSP. Then 37th is like DPSPs are here for your wait, let me see it. This is on some writ thing. This is social, economical, and political justice. Is that the thing? This is that. 37 says that DPSPs are non-enforceable by law. Then 38 tells about DPSP would provide social, economical, and political justice. 39 is to secure the right of adequate livelihood and all that. So this is your directs of the state policy, which are adequate mean of livelihood for the all citizen, distribution of material and resources of the common good, prevention of concentration of wealth, equal pay, equal work, protection of wealth worker, crisis in children, and agent implementation, health implementation of the children. Then 39 is that dialects and all that. 39 of A is your A for aid, free legal aid. 40 is your Panchayati Raj, and you would remember that I said that Panchayati Raj is 243 A till O. What is this thing here? This thing is the Panchayati Raj was first applied in your state of Rajasthan, and this is the whole thing here. Uh, then 41 is on your education. 41 42 is on like better condition for working class, as of like maternity leave too. Like maternity is like the pregnant women also lead after their birth of their child. So that is that thing here. And betterment of your work culture in your state. 43 is your industries and all that. Here white cotton industries is also here, and industrial management, in industrial management of industries. And this is 43 of A. Then 43 of B is your cooperative society. Then 44 is uniform civil code. Then 45 45 is that this 86 CAA of 2002, children till 6 till 14 to study. Then 46 is promotion of education. 47 is betterment of the society for society. Then protection of environment. And Places of objection of natural importance. Environment. 48 is environment. 49 is object monuments and all that. 50 is separate judiciary from executive in the state. Judiciary from executive, they are separated already. Why are you separating it? I don't get that. And this is promotion of internal peace security. Okay. Where did I wrote that trick? Frame tracking comment time. Okay. Ouch. The heck. P R E E M T R E Q T R E Q com CO in time. So 52 is article on president, and president is the uh, like the first citizen, you could say, and he is the highest as of like executive, not, yeah, executive. And but president is your de jure head, means he's not the real head, whereas prime minister is the de facto head, which is the real president, not the real head, sorry, president I'm saying. Prime minister is the real head. Then E is your election process of president, not election, E is your executive, I think so, or election. Yeah, executive, he is the highest law officer and all that. Yeah, E is the election, and in this election there would be, if I had to tell you, all the elected, only elected, not nominated, elected members of House of People and Rajya Sabha and Delhi and Pondicherry too, and your state legislative assembly too. Delhi and Pondicherry have an amendment, I think so. 70th of 1992. This is from 70th Constitutional Amendment Act of 1992. Okay. 70 में था ये लोग. Okay. Okay. Then EM. M is the method of election of the president. This is done on proportionate representative or single transferable vote. First of all, proportionate representative would be like total population upon no, total member, total, sorry, total population upon total members into 1 by 1000 as of like MLAs, not population. So the one MLA vote would be considered as of that, because they vote in the president as of Rajya Sabha members. So that's the thing. Proportional representative single transferable is on this Rajya Sabha members. These are like one, second, third. This is the ranking, and these are the candidate A, B, C, and this is the one guy. This one guy should have 50 people behind him, backing him in the Rajya Sabha to vote. And now here he will vote, not vote only one person. He will rank them. Like he ranked him A, he ranked him B, he ranked him C. Second person came, he C, B, and A. And here A, B, and C. So this guy would be first, this guy would be second, this guy would be last. This is single transferable vote. Then TR is tenure of 5 year. Then E is your emoluments or something. TR eligibility of re-election. Yeah, in India you can re-elect for as many times as possible, but in US it is only 2 times. Then Q is qualification for election. You should be a citizen of India. You should hold and you should be a member of your Rajya Sabha. I think so. Rajya Sabha or Lok Sabha at that time, but not as of like going there. Uh, then no ex facto, no post of profit should be there. And 59th is on condition to hold office. Yeah, why? बस इसमें क्या है? कंडीशन टू होल्ड ऑफिस मैं क्या रखा नवंबर और राज्यसभा सुबह क्वालिफिकेशन तो वो भी है फिर 35 ईयर्स से ज़्यादा होनी चाहिए सिटीजन होना चाहिए नो प्रॉफिट ऑफ इट और क्वालिफिकेशन ऑफ अंडर द लोकसभा इलेक्शन एज ए मेंबर ऑफ लोकसभा जीता होना चाहिए मेंबर होना चाहिए ओके राष्ट्रीय बिटवीन द ट्रेडिशनल मेंबर he or she should enrollment should be disqualified. Okay, wait, 60 is your, does this come? O is your oath and affirmation, and this is done by vice president. Nah, see, this is where I'm lacking. Vice president is the thing he give his rejection. No, rejection like his, if he want to resign the post, then he give to vice president. This thing is done by Chief Justice of India. He is the highest judge of the Supreme Court. If he is not there, then senior most judge of Supreme Court. If he is not there, then a judge. Judge does the oath and affirmation. Okay, the removal one is on like the vice president. Everything removal goes to the below one. This is impeachment. As of like USA, we have taken from this. This is like what is that term? Time for holding an office. If he thing is real, he's gonna avoid all the legislation and all that. What when can the time comes? This is on vice president. So first is vice president. 64th is he is the ex-office chairman. Means he is the chairman of the Rajya Sabha. 65 is yeah, 65 is on like if president goes somewhere, then vice president can take his seat, and vice president's seat would be taken by deputies and chairman. 66 is on the election, I think so. Here the nominated and elected member come, but I think so there is no state legislative assembly, and here also the eligibility for vice president is 35 and president is also 35. Proportional representative or single transferable vote, and there is no state legislative assembly here. Then this is term. This is remove relation of reaction of vice president. Then this is oath. Then this is what discharge. So like term of him. Then oath. Not oath. Relation of seat when the seat would be vacant and when you have to do the election and all that. This is oath. This is what discharge. Okay. Now 71 is on like yeah 15,000 rupees is also given to RBI. Now I want to talk about what is written in the book. This is what I know. So this is on the president as of legislative power. 12 member nominates from your island. Promulgated audience. When the parliament is not in a session, the audience has to be approved by the parliament within 6 weeks. Okay. Yeah, he have the. I was going to tell you 71 is on Supreme Court breaking down if there is a thing doubt or anything in the voting. 72 is the not veto. This is 72 is like pardoning power of the president. 72 that is written here. So let's just teach you. First is pardon. So like completely denying of the punishment. Supposedly he have to get hanged. Now he is behind the bar. This is pardon. Then there is reprieve. Reprieve is like making the gravity of the punishment less. Then there is remission. Remission is like reducing the punishment. Then there is resma or something. Respite is like on health leave and all that. And next is commutation. Commutation is what? It is merely substituent in the one form of punishment from another, and the lighten character. That is commutation. I have not written this. Commutation is merely substitute one form of the punishment from another of a lighter character. Ah, okay. So it is like pardoning too. So everything is similar. Now, financial power of president is he money bill is given by Lok Sabha. Money bill Lok Sabha, right? Lok Sabha. Then the money bill the Lok Sabha gives this to money bill is on Article 1110. Okay, then they give to Rajya Sabha, and if Rajya Sabha says no's in 14 days, then they go back for 14 days. After that, it come back, and they can't do anything. After this, it goes to the president, and he have to sign. So I guess they are talking about that. PDF here. No demand to grant can be made on the executive office recommendation. He thought of the annual financial statement, okay, budget. He can make advance out contingency fund to meet any unforeseen expenditure. So yeah, contingency fund. 256, I think so. That fund, the emergency fund. Judicial power advisory to Supreme Court. He can seek advisory to Supreme Court from Article 143. And there is one advisory thing too on 74. 74 is the advisory given to president by your prime minister and your council of minister, and this advice is your binding. And 143 is he asking to the Supreme Court for the uh, salah or something, advice. Okay, judiciary power. Judiciary power. Okay, so he can ask. That is not a power, but yeah, it is a power. He can only do that. 74 is this on like your 74 is on this. This is on 143. Okay. Then yeah, military power. Yeah, president is the main head of the military of Jal, Sthal, Vayu, everything. Emergency power. Yeah, national emergency. President President have two emergency in Article 356 and Article 365. Here the state doesn't listen to the center. Here the state doesn't listen to the constitution, and here the state doesn't listen to the center. Veto power, yeah, he can say no, or like he can't. He if he want, he do. He like he can. He don't want to say anything, and the thing get in his pocket, and he's not saying anything. That is absolute veto. Then qualified veto, sending back a bill. Then there is superior veto. Then there is spectra veto. And the contingency fund is 173 of 3, that fund. And the normal fund is on 173 of 3. And okay. Yeah, Krishna Kant was the first. What? Yeah, Krishna Kant, first vice president to die during his term the heck of office. Dr. Radhakrishna discharged the function of president in June this when the president not just, no. Now, 73rd, this is the parliament can empower the executive or something. Yeah, executive on union. पार्लियामेंट गिव एग्जीक्यूटिव या एग्जीक्यूटिव को पावर दे सकता है पार्लियामेंट पार्लियामेंट एग्जीक्यूटिव्स को पावर दे सकता है काम करने के लिए कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट 74th is that like the absolute advice from prime minister and council of minister to your president and you have to follow this is a abiding power. The president can't say no on this. Then 75th is on like the the uh, the president will appoint the prime minister from your Rajya Sabha and all that. Then prime minister plus president would appoint the council of minister. Now the council of minister collectively and singularly responsible to Lok Sabha, singularly to president. Now 76. Yeah, defamation and all that is in this thing. And 1/10 of the member of the Lok Sabha should be there to make a decision. As of like 550 members are in Lok Sabha, 55 can be there, and there would be a decision can be made there. And this thing is on 91st Constitution Amendment Act of 2003. Okay, 76th is uh, your your Attorney General, highest law officer. Uh, go any office of like High Court and Supreme Court is appointed by your president, and like he works for the pleasure of president, and he can work part time too, as of like post of profit. He can do that. Yeah. And then there is your attorney general. Then there is your solitary general. This is a PYQ general. He is the subordinate of your attorney general, and he is like the second highest law officer of the state. Sorry, the country. Provide assistance to your attorney general. Then there is your uh, advocate general. He is the highest law officer of a particular state he is in, and he is appointed by your governor. And this is in Article 165, 165. Conduct of business in 77. Then Prime Minister duty. 78 is the Prime Minister duties. He is the middleman of the Council of Minister talks to your president. And if you want to more know, it is called linchpin by Jawaharlal Nehru. Also said Prime Minister linchpin. He was also a Prime Minister, the first Prime Minister. Then Prime Minister have some cabinet minister closer to him, like your on defense, your Rajnath Singh, your finance, Nirmala Sitharaman, your external affair, and all that. This is like his closest to thing of like the Prime Minister cabinet. Then shadow cabinet And kitchen cabinet is the main one. Shadow cabinet shadows kitchen cabinet. Power and function of the prime minister resigns the entire. If prime minister resign, the entire council of minister resigns. The reshuffling of various portfolio, he does that, and all the schemes and like the benefit thing is under the name of prime minister, like Manrega and all that. Help in the council of minister and all that. Like if he resign, then the whole council of minister resigns, but the Rajya Sabha can't fully resign. One third member should be there, and the Lok Sabha does resign everything. They can resign. It is not that important. Uh, yeah. Then 79. 79 you can remember as pyramid of like Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, President. This thing is called Parliament. Now the Lok Sabha is like peacock and like green. Rajya Sabha is red and lotus is the main theme. Now 80 is on like Rajya Sabha, I think so. Yeah, Rajya Sabha seats, 250 seats, 238 elected, 12 are nominated from science, social science, art, literature, and like the states which are in one are like one seats are like Goa, Sikkim, and Meghalaya. They have one seat in the Rajya Sabha. Goa, Sikkim, Meghalaya. Election of member of Rajya Sabha is from South Africa. Nomination of member is from Irish. UTs Pondicherry and Goa. Does what we are talking? They do have like their UTs. The representative of UTs in the Council of State shall be chosen from such manner of parties. Parties can become from your the Delhi and your Pondicherry. Then 88 is the not 88. 88 is the Attorney General. The rights of a minister and Attorney General. They have a right of like sitting in the Lok Sabha, but they can't vote and all that. 84 qualification of member of parliament. Parliament member qualification. Okay, so Rajya Sabha is 30 years. Lok Sabha is like, uh, no, Rajya Sabha is 35. Lok Sabha is 30. No, 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 no. The 35 is on like their head, the speaker and chairman. Uh, then that means the Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha. Lok Sabha is 25, Rajya Sabha is 30, right? Yeah, and like they should have been member of the member of the what I'm talking about. Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha qualification. He should be the like the citizen, and he should not hold any post of profit. Should be elected for the Rajya Sabha or Lok Sabha. Sessions prorogate, dissolve, and adjourn. Prorogate is like pro prorogate like is चालू करो इनको लोक सभा राज्य सभा. Then dissolve is only Lok Sabha. Then adjourn is on Lok Sabha Rajya Sabha board, but it is short period of time. There are a winter session. There is your financial session. Then there is your monsoon session. Pro tem speaker is the speaker, which like like how Lok Sabha, the chairman only does everybody resign. Chairman doesn't resign. He resigned till your when the new Lok Sabha is formed. When the new Lok Sabha is formed, then the pro tem speaker from your TEA. Schedule second, sorry, third. Oath and formation is done by this guy, Rotom Speaker, and his job is that much only. Nothing else he does. 98 is the secretary of the ministers. Ministers all are dumb. The secretary does it, so that is in Article 98. You can't fire secretary, man. 102 is the disqualification of membership. Anti-deflation law. In state legislative assembly, the speaker of state legislative assembly does. Yeah, speaker does. In anti-deflation law is done by speaker. The voting and all that. Final verdict of the speech this of the speaker. Disqualification of membership is like if you join as a single guy and you're going as a party, then you will be disqualified. If you do anything, like if you are absent for like a whole 3 month, then or 6 month, then you would not there. And this is was on 102 anti-deflation law and 192 102 का 2 और 191 का 2. Joint session is when 108. Bill lapse, bill will not lapse. Bill will lapse if bill is pending in Lok Sabha, if Lok Sabha dissolve. So Lok Sabha is bill pending is here in Lok Sabha, is pending, they are making, and the whole Lok Sabha dissolve. So bill will lapse, obviously. Bill lapse by Lok Sabha, but pending in Rajya Sabha or Lok Sabha. Yeah, Lok Sabha have done the passing the bill. It is in Rajya Sabha, but they have to be assigning this thing to say yes or no. But the Lok Sabha dissolved, so it would dissolve. These are the only two conditions. Anything else is wrong. Money bill is in 110. 111 is assent of money bill. So money bill is straightforward. Lok Sabha is the king in this money bill. 110. Lok Sabha says this is money bill. Gives to Rajya Sabha. They have it for 14 days. Say yes or no. No, then goes back, then comes back. They have to say yes only, then goes to the president, then you have to sign. But the money will start with the assent of the president. Annual financial budget 112. Proclaim of the respect of elimination. Vetoes. Pocket veto. Yeah, that is the veto thing. Then 117 of 1 and 3 is your attorney bill and ordinary bill. I want to do the Panchayati Raj. Panchayati Raj 243 till O. So Panchayati Raj, first is your Balwant Rai. Balwant Rai say that there will be 3 tier of Panchayati Raj. Your village panchayat, your block and district, village, block, district. Then there is your Article 40. As I told you, Rajasthan was the first one to make the panchayati thing. Then there was Andhra Pradesh, and Andhra Pradesh was the first state in 1953 to be formed. Then there is Ashok Mehta. Ashok Mehta says that there should be 2 only tier of panchayat. Then GVK Rao committee is reviewing of panchayati and municipality verdict and all that. Then LMB Singh, he is powerful. So he said that this panchayati raj would be the constitutional body, and he said that in 1985. Then Dagan committee is on women reservation and panchayati raj and all that, and 5 terms is on done by the Dagan women reservation as of like in the Panchayati Raj and 5 year, and Gadhir Gadgir Gadil committee is on direct election and women and reservation and tax collection. Now 243 of D Dalit as of like reservation. So like reservation is on like your SC ST, and 1/3 is reservation in Panchayati Raj is of like women, and OBC is also given the here some rights. Now 243 of D, 243 of E, duration E for 10 year, 10 year E. First to serve. So this thing is 5 year, but like 2 year if somebody have done this, then 3 year they have to do the other one. They would not give 5 year. 243 for F for failure, so like removal, disqualification, all that. 243 of G, goods and service, so goli and power and responsibility and all that. H for tax and all that. 243 of H. I for income, so income, financial position, okay. 243 of J for judge, public account, audit, okay, audit. So 243 of J for judge of audit. 243 of K. 243 of K is कौन बनेगा करोड़पति, so election and all that. Yeah, election of panchayati. 243 of L is application to UT. M for this. And Nagaland, Mizoram, Meghalaya are not tribal. Okay, so this is MN, they are not tribal. Nagaland, Mizoram, Meghalaya. Make my trip with to make my trip to Assam without money. Manipur is not a thing, is a tribal. Nagaland, Mizoram, Meghalaya. Oh, this is not a tribal. I think no Manipur. Manipur is also not here. District council they have. Interference in 243 is O is interference. If you have done something, then you would be behind the bars. Financial commission. I have to do this thing next time.